Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Talk. I'm Snake, and I'm glad you're here with us on this. I believe this is the 11th episode so far. So, on to it. Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Weirdstein Company criticized for an unfair depiction of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020 Do's and Don'ts. Neil should read that, right? Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. It's kind of weird we haven't had a Frankenstein monster. Huh? You'd think we would have one in this game. But let's get into it. See what the day has to bring for us, huh? First, we will start off our day. Oh, we got a Tomacho for Gala. Must have been when he wolfed out yesterday. Let's see. He is a veteran. Oh, look at that. His birthday, September 13th. Pretty close to the upload of this video. Anyway, he likes anything warm and made with ginger. Metal Maiden. Full Metal Jarhead. I don't know what that book is supposed to be. I'm guessing this is Iron Maiden. I haven't heard of this book. But he's trying to heal people he's trying to heal himself by healing other people. Very noble goal. But anyway, we have a story to continue. I'm not sure if this is the last one, but happily ever after, ever after, ever after. Part 2. If you don't remember from our last episode, there's a boy named Romeo, and he has a really big crush on this girl named Juliet. And they go to, I believe it's college together. And they've been doing a lot of projects and been getting really close. And Romeo confesses love to Juliet. However, kind of played it off as something from the past. And there's been some weird air around them, apparently. And he woke up one day and said, I'm going to go confess my love to Juliet again. And that is where we are at this short story. So, and it looks like it's going to be a long one based on the slider. So, probably a long episode just reading through this. But let's get into it. It doesn't happen the next time Romeo and Juliet meet. When Romeo sees her, he knows something isn't right. After that, each time he sees her, he feels more uncomfortable, almost afraid. Our hero isn't scared of much, but he can't explain how she makes him feel. As though she's surrounded by a fierce, powerful aura that keeps him from approaching. It takes a few days for whatever it is to fade. When that sense of danger finally eases up, Romeo finds he has the courage to approach her. Cunningly, he waits until the end of a night class when both of them are ready to go home. Hey, Jules, are you heading back? Let me drive you home. No, it's fine. I'll just call an Uber. I have something to tell you, though. Her expression changes quickly to one of Romeo's that has never seen before. An uncomfortable looking mixture between happy, sad, and angry. He finds he doesn't know what to call it. She peers at him. What's it about? It's about, thing I told you a few months ago. A slight smile, soft when he first confessed his feelings, returns to her face. Okay, let's go for a drive. I know a good place to talk. Juliet directs Romeo sporadically, and then they chat normally to fill the intervening time until they reach what she feels to be their destination. A large, dark, empty park. Huh. I didn't know there was a park around here. You know nothing, Romeo. Hey, what? You said you don't read or watch Game of Thrones. She side-eyes him. It's all over the internet, my dude. Good point. Well made. Our heroes climb over the locked gate and meander slowly along the paths until they find a bench. And an unspoken decision has them both sit down at the same time. By this point, it's close to midnight. The drive has been long, and he had driven slower than usual to stretch out their time together. The sky is bright with stars, while the full moon hangs heavy on the horizon. A warm and gentle breeze brings with it the scent of wet earth and green growing things. And as far distant clouds tease them in with the idea of rain before morning, it is Romeo feels quite perfect, as though God had created it especially for them in this moment. So, says Juliet, lowering her gaze from the milky splash of stars far above them to meet his eyes. What do you want to talk to me about? And Romeo thinks, what the hell? And jumps right in. I told you I liked you. Do you remember? Yes. Well, it was a lie. Her eyes narrow. What exactly do you mean? Careful, dear Romeo. You should not play with a woman's heart. I still like you. I never stopped liking you. And every day, I like you more. And I don't think I can go another day without telling you how I feel. Oh, I know. His jaw snaps shut and he blinks rapidly. This is not what he thought she would say. What? Is it that obvious? No, it was kind of an easy to guess. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. And you know when I first told you how I felt, I thought it would help me clear my head. I wanted it to, but since then it's haunted me. Why did I want that? I think of you and I want to see you. I see you and I want to talk to you. He continues laying bare all the things he's been thinking of these past few weeks, culminating in an impassioned plea. I know it probably won't end well, but I want to be with you. I want us to try. Juliet takes his hand and squeezes it, feels the tremble in his fingers, and says nothing. Romeo, I like you. She begins, and his heart near bursts. I like you a lot, and not only as a friend, but you know that with our backgrounds, our families, it's impossible for us to be together. I know that, Juliet. I know. I know. But still, I really like spending time with you. Whenever I talk to you, I feel so happy, but yet so scared. Why do you feel scared? Because I don't want to say anything that would make you think less of me. I want to look perfect in front of you, even though whenever we're together, it feels like I can only show but all my imperfections. Hey, nobody's perfect. They sit quietly for a moment, still holding hands. Romeo stares at their intertwined fingers while Juliet watches the breeze ripple through the trees. It still feels weird, our heroine muses, almost to herself. You told me that you liked me, and I thought it could never work. But then you said the same, and I was disappointed somehow. And now you are here telling me to forget about the rules, and I'm the one saying they're important. Oh, tell me about it. I don't even know where all this is coming from. You don't like what I like, and I don't like what you like. And please don't get me started on the fact that your favorite book is the single worst thing I've read. What, you mean The Secret? Oh, God, yes. Please, let's not talk about it now, okay? She tilts her head back and laughs. And Romeo remembers that he used to hate that sound a long time ago. Okay, let's not talk about it. But, well, if you know that a relationship won't go well, why do you keep telling me how you feel? Why don't you just try to forget me? Well, I tried, he sighs, squeezing her hand gently. But every conversation with you is enough to make me remember that you mean so much to me. You don't listen to Explosions in the Sky, but you're what I think of whenever I do. You don't play video games as much as me, but you are on my team, is what the most. But you on my team is what I want the most. Whenever I play a multiplayer game, we pray to different gods, but your face is the one that appears whenever I pray for a good future. Juliet doesn't say anything. She just looks into his eyes while listening to everything he's been keeping in his head and his heart for such a long time. Before this, I always thought that when I fell in love with someone, it would be a person that I wanted to grow old with. But do I want to grow old with you? I don't think so. I don't want to do that. But I do want to be with you here in this moment, stuck in eternal limbo, in an infinite loop of this exact hour forever. Hell yeah, I do. Neither Romeo nor Juliet speak for some time. They just keep staring at each other. They don't know what it is, but they surely feel something strange between magical and mystical. Is something between them now? A delicate thing which twists in the air around them, young and oh so fragile. Do you love me? Julia asks quietly. I'm not quite sure, Romeo answers. But if it's not love, then I don't know what is. But if it is love, why don't you want to grow old with me? Because it is just love. You're such a weirdo. I don't know why I ever fell in love with you, says Juliet. Right at that moment, Romeo feels joy in his heart, a tsunami of happiness sweeping through his body, destroying all the baggage that has been messing with his head and heart for so many months. But then reality hits as sudden as the joy. Everything happens in a single instant. In just one moment, Romeo feels the greatest happiness, but yet the greatest sadness he's ever felt in his life. Hey, I might not be worth you sacrificing everything, especially your family. But if love is really that special, then maybe it'll give us another chance to be together, even though it can only happen in another life. When we're both cats, says Romeo. Is that... Did you just quote Vanilla Sky at me? I can't believe you did that. That's hilarious that you said that. You know I hate that movie. You do? It's such a great movie. How the hell did I manage to fall in love with you again? Both of them start to laugh together, continuing until all the laughter drains into simple smiles. A simple, beautiful curved on their lips that shows a much deeper meaning, only for the two of them. I love you, says Romeo. I love you too, I guess, answers Juliet. They sit together now while holding hands. Juliet puts her head on Romeo's shoulder. Is it worth it? She asks. For now, right at this moment, it's totally worth it. But whether that feels like it will last as long as goes by, as more people find out about it, well, I'm just not quite sure. Juliet sighs quietly. Life sucks sometimes. Life sucks most of the time. That's why I want to make this moment last forever, if that's even possible. It's possible if we believe. Is that what that weird look book taught you last, Romeo? Shut up, Julia answers and pinches his hand. They stay silent again for a while. Hey, kiss me. The words come from Julia. Romeo doesn't really know how to react to that. Why? He asks. I've heard people say that a kiss is magical. It can stop time or take you to the future in an instant. I've heard that story. I always thought it was silly, though. The situation we're stuck in is pretty silly, too, you know. Fair point, he allows. Well made. So? So? They stare at each other. They lean in. They close their eyes. When their lips touch for the first time, it is the strangest sensation either of them has ever felt. Everything feels so magical. It feels as if time has stopped, but only for them. As if there is an infinite loop of this very exact moment. To be continued. Well, I think this is a very lovely story. I was expecting for part 2 for it to switch perspective from Romeo to Juliet's point. But I guess we gotta wait till tomorrow to continue our story and comment on it. But I really like this story. It's very genuine and heartfelt, even though it has taken up a long time to read, since currently we're sitting at about 17 minutes in and haven't even started our day, right? But let's see what we got today. Welcome, my... Okay, I see that the espresso did not stick around for long. Good evening, Freya. Oh, hi. When was the last time you slept? I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours last night. I 6 hours this week, I think. That is not healthy. Get some rest, really. I can rest when it's done. That's stupid. Oh, shut up. So, what's your plan now? Now, as in right in this moment, I'm planning to go to the washroom and bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. After that, I'll continue writing. Freya? Oh well, you know where the bathroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird, coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of this place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? Bye. See? There's a customer coming right now. So you don't need to worry about me. Hey, Gala! How's it going? Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit. Freya, Snake, I'm truly sorry for well, what happened yesterday. Gala, hey, it's all right. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. I don't think about too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties, no problems with the coffee shop. Hmm. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I've made and that scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Um, why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Don't you want anything to drink, Freya? No, it's all right, Gala. But I insist. You don't have to. Please, accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least a little. All right, all right. I wouldn't mind a coffee, not espresso, mind you. Something with a little less kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. Yeah, I don't. Wait. I forgot we had milk. Maybe it should be like milk, honey? We just did milk, honey, didn't we? Yeah. Let's do, milk, honey. And I almost got it. No. Dang it. I thought I figured out the recipe for what we were supposed to give her yesterday. But let me look up what sugar and spice drink is. Because I don't know what that is. Okay. So some cafes offer signature sugar and spice lattes featuring spices like brown sugar and cinnamon with coffee or tea. Okay. So does she say if she wants it with coffee or tea? Okay, so she wants it with tea. And it needs cinnamon. I don't think we have sugar, right? So let's see. I think we need the tea. And let's see. We need the cinnamon, right? Do I need is it I think it's gonna be cinnamon and honey? Does that sound right? What did she say? Oh no, she wants a coffee. Right? I wouldn't mind a coffee. Okay, so she does want the coffee. So let's use the coffee base. And then I'm going to go with honey and cinnamon. Because it's sugar and spice. So honey is sugar and cinnamon is the spice? Because cinnamon's a spice, right? Hey, look at that. see if we got that. There it is. Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey. Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. It's like, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's really fine. But to be honest, I am curious. What exactly happened yesterday? If I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement. Announcement? The one saying that the replacement government issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of a full moon was just, stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready, just that it was coming soon. Well, you think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at the news stalls. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to a dozen werewolves. Even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. It was that bad? Yeah. To the point we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift I left immediately. Normally I have asked my friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't. So I rushed back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place. Gala, excuse me for asking this. Well, yes. But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? Well, as far as I remember, no. But I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's at least a good sign. This may sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually I end up destroying stuff around me. Or, well, at least hurting myself. Despite all of that, I'm glad that no one got hurt. Always looking on the positive side, aren't you? Well, just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to anything I can do to help, please, do not hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure. What are you having tonight? Same as yesterday. Let's see. It's a tea, right? No, yeah. Tea milk ginger. It's kind of cool little pattern on there. Little werewolf head with the heart. What? It's good to see that Gala's good. Here's your special brew, Gala. Thank you. I wonder what happens if we play the entire game with Gala's drink. That drink saved me. Once again. Thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that the drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put it in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm though. I use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try on the next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Phew! What do we got this time? Sounds mad. Myrtle? What the? Rachel? Interesting. What's going on? What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell is he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Snake, a cafe latte, please. Coffee. Coffee. Milk. Actually, she's growing up. Before she only wanted milk. Guess it's plain milk. Ooh, you know what time it is? It is time for us to do some art. Let's see. I know what I want to do. So let's get a nice big head going. Let's go down the other way. Okay. And then invert. Okay, stick with me. This is gonna look a little janky for a little bit, but I promise it's gonna look decent once I get it done. I just gotta get a little bit of, yeah. You know, now we gotta close off this. Get a little bit more coffee in there. We need more coffee in this one. More. Okay. I think it's starting to take form now. I think you can kind of tell what I'm trying to make. Ta-da! Or at, yeah. Pop, pop, pop. Ta-da! How's that look, everyone? Maybe put just a little bit more of this in there. Oh, we are cooking. We are cooking with peanut oil. Maybe one more stripe on the side. There we go, guys. I think that's one of our best ones yet. It's a cat. Doesn't look like my little avatar cat, but that is a cat. I think that is really good. Slap that on the metaphorical refrigerator, give it a little spin, and we are good, I think. Drop a comment down below and rate it out of 10. I think that deserves an 8, though. It's a lot harder than it looks, though, so I think it's great. Let's give it to the cat. Your cafe latte is ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. I told him to let. I told them to let me in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came and I don't know why he hates me so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He still was allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's first, but there were thousands of people on the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time, but then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yes, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But, well, your manager probably worked some of his influence too. So, why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much, because this evening was the only time we can meet. I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and the artists he manages at Club Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to a party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember. I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager. It's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Mr. Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What the stories? A man knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to this party, that might be a little far. Well, Oh. What the hell? Oh no, Dad. What? Rachel, is that Mr. Henry? Yes, Dad. What happened? Sly, can you get them a cup of milk for me, please? Just milk? Just milk. Do you think if we gave him chocolate, he would die? Oh, why do I think of that? Because you know cats are allergic to chocolate. I don't know why that popped in my head of giving him chocolate. That just sounds horrible. But let's not bother with that. But here, he just spilt it all over. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody call an ambulance, please? They're on the way. Did we get another thing for... Oh, we got one for Rachel. Wait. Of course. I love my family, cats, milk, and you. I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now. They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. Also, I've contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. That was pretty eventful. Oh boy. That really was something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. Not every day you look at things from the bright side. Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So, I kind of understand them. I hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for us tonight? Well, that was pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. And that is a wrap for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop a comment down in below. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. You don't know how much it helps the channel, and well, it gives me a very good boost in self-confidence for continuing this project. And as always, until the next one, bye bye, and have a good rest of your day.